JDs and Lentilmen, it is time for Phase 4 of the wireless network upgrade. In Phase 4, we're going to reconfigure the IoT, or the Internet of Things, such as voice assistants, smart plugs and lamps, etc. Here's a voice assistant. This has shown up in many of my videos. This is still configured to the old, still in place, Wi-Fi plug network. But this is going to have to be reconfigured to the new Wi-Fi plug extension network, so that when that little square thing I showed in part 3 craps out, all of the IoT goes down, and that leaves me just totally fucked, dead in the water. Which is okay, because these things have manual buttons on them, unless you're a do-to-do, in which case that doesn't make a difference. Yeah, that really happened. One day her little cylinder didn't want to work, and she said, "Oh wait, I got my iPhone, hun." That's besides the point. Anyways, we're going to get back to reconfiguring this. So this is all plugged in and booted up. I haven't set one of these up, at least the original ones like this, in a really long time. But the first thing I want to do is go into the app. I know. You gotta go and use millennial devices to make this shit work. I mean, that's kind of sad. They have a page, Amazon.com/Alexa. No, go away. So they have that page, but it says, "Oh yeah, it's just like limited features here. So get the app," and just like OMG. And then if you ask her for a recipe, she's like, "What do you want me to do with it? Do you want me to like hold it here, send it to your phone, or something?" Anyway, we're gonna have to use a mobile device to set all of this shit up. So I'm gonna be on this device hard, and it's gonna frustrate the ever-living fuck out of me. But it's time to do it. So down here I have 3 devices. I have this plug for the, no, actually 4. This plug for the basement stereo. And then I have a smart lamp kind of thing that needs to be reconfigured. And then one for tea time. But the first thing is, let's reconfigure this to work with the new network. So let me get the app opened up. What? What? Go away. I don't know what the fuck that was. Nothing has changed. The original network is still there, exactly as it was. Alright, well, anyway, it's here. Oh, this is on the Netgear network. Well, that's alright. We're going to change that anyways. So, this is the basement device, because we're in the basement, and it's in the basement, so it's the basement device. So, it says Wi-Fi network, and it says change, but is it plugged in and displaying an orange light? No. No, it's just plugged in. Because it's not, I'm not setting it up. I just wanted to change it. Just show me a list of available Wi-Fi. Let me select it. Nope, gotta go through all this. So we'll hit that. Press and hold the action button. Once the light on your Echo Dot turns orange, tap continue. Blowing this fucking thing up now. Holding the button. Oh!
Now in setup mode.
Oh dear.
Follow the instructions in your Alexa app.
Oy, yay. Alright, it's orange. LED orange, but it's... Okay, continue. Searching for device. You think it's going to find it? I don't know. Select. Available devices. Echo Dot BSA or NUH. How? What? Why? There's no other... What is this? I don't know. We'll pick the first one. Searching for Wi-Fi. Why is this so difficult? Searching for Wi-Fi. Okay, let's see what let's try something else. Great, that didn't work, so we'll go back. Nope, can't do that. What did it, like, not change anything? Can be set up. Continue. Connecting. Searching for Wi-Fi. Oh! Select your Wi-Fi network. Oh, look! Now, why didn't it work the first time? What did I do wrong? Did I do anything wrong? I have not stopped taping. I didn't do a fucking thing wrong. Wi-Fi plug extension. Let me get the password in. Now I'll stop. Connect. Connecting your Echo Dot to Wi-Fi. Make sure it's nearby, plugged in, and in pairing mode. Watch it just bomb out. Oh, it's now connected.
Your
Continue.
Echo is ready.
Oh, look, it worked! Holy shit, it actually worked! It worked! Oh my god! Which room is it in? Basement. Continue. Loading. What are you loading? What's to load? I don't need any more. What? Why? Oh, now I gotta edit this. Amazon Sidewalk is a shared network that helps devices work better. Help your compatible devices automatically connect or reconnect to your router. Extend the coverage for Sidewalk enabled such as Ring smart lights and what? You can no. I don't want this. Go away. What is this shit? I don't want songs. Setup complete. That's all I wanted 6 steps ago.
Nice work. I have few top things for you to try on your new Echo Dot. Let's get started. With routines, it's easy to complete multiple actions with one
Alexa,
command.
stop.
Okay. If you want this introduction later, just say my name.
Alexa,
followed by
play TuneIn.
Getting the last tune-in station you listened to, Jay's Shoutcast.
Now we're working. Now we're on the new network. That was so fucking frustrating. I can't wait for the smart plug. Alexa, stop. Alexa, Simon says Susan is a bitch.
Susan is a...
Susan got to her too. All set to open up the Smart Life app, and it wants to be fucking updated before I can even continue on. Sorry, boss, you're gonna have to pay me 0.06 cents while this stupid app updates on your shitty old fucking tablet you gave me to set this... Come on. Oh, jeez. You know, I keep this shit updated. They had like 6 updates for fucking Smart Life in the last 4 days. Like 2 in a day they had. It was ridiculous. But anyway, that's updating, and then we can try to reconfigure this. I can't wait to see how much more hair I have to lose because of that. Okay, now we're in the app. It's been updated. Basement stereo is there, and that's all fine and good. We'll test it using our voice assistant to see if that still works. No configuration has been changed on this end, so it should just work. Alexa, turn on the basement stereo.
Okay.
Excellent. Alexa, turn off the basement stereo.
Okay.
This one should be a textbook setup. So we'll go to basement stereo. I'm going to let that load.
I'm
Why
not
does it
quite
have
sure
to
how
load?
to help you with that.
Let it load. Why does it have to load? What is it loading? It has to turn on and off. Okay, it says power off. Yeah, it works. It turned on. Great. Okay. A little setup jobber there. Device. Check device network. That's just going to check, make sure it's good. I think we want device information. No, maybe not. No. Let's check now. Detecting the network. Poor network condition. What are you talking about? The router is fucking right here. This isn't even on the new anything. It's right around the corner. Just work. All right. It looks like this is not going to work the way it's supposed to. God forbid people upgrade their networks. We're going to have to remove the fucking device. We'll disconnect and wipe data. Confirm. Fuck. Okay. Now, it's blinking. That's good. So we'll go plus sign. And we're going to add a socket. It's still blinking. And Wi-Fi plug extension. Let me put the password in. Okay, it says reset the device. Power on the device after it's been powered off for 10 seconds. The light's still blinking. We'll call it its reset. Hold the reset button for 5 seconds until the indicator blinks. It's blinking! Confirm. Let's watch it not work, and you have to reset it anyway. So the flashing light, which is flashing, flashes the same thing for two different meanings. It stopped flashing, which is usually a good sign. Sometimes. Sometimes that means it just timed the fuck out. And other times, because they're using it for dual meaning, other times it means, yeah, I found it, and we're going to set it up, and everything will be hunky-dory. So let's just hang on. It worked. We just have to call it. Right, now you want lowercase. We'll hit save. Why does it still say that? There. Oh, look, there's an extra space in there. That's can't do that. There. That's better. Okay, that's all done. So we hit done. And we'll test it in here. Alexa, turn on the basement stereo.
Okay.
Yes!
By
Yes!
the way,
Something worked,
still thinking
finally!
about your plug. Is it connected to a light?
No.
Okay. If you decide to connect this plug to a light, you can change its settings in the Alexa app.
I don't care. I don't need to change its settings. Alexa, turn off the basement stereo.
Okay.
Delayed, but it did it. This thing, which I reviewed not long ago, has made its... Yeah, it just does that, you know. I don't even know how it turned on. But anyway, this little... this little turd of a China lamp actually works, like reasonably. Although I don't like LED light as an accent light, it's not bad. So it made its way down here. And it's Wi-Fi, just in case you want to fuck with it. Some, people might come over and they might say, oh, wait, it can change colors? I could just talk to Alexa for it? Oh, let me fondle my fudgies about that. So this is Wi-Fi. But how do you set it back up? There, press 5 seconds to pair at the bottom. So, I gotta hit that thing, but let me go in the app first. See all the Chinese? Now I gotta start writing shit down. Because this I actually have on a schedule to turn on at 5 and shut off at 11 every day. I think that's easy enough to remember. But I'm going to have to re-enter that. Well, maybe not. We'll try that feature and see how that goes. And if not, I'll remember 5 and 11. But otherwise, I got to start writing this shit down because this is just stupid at this point. So now, in the app, I'm going to delete this, and then we'll try to set the lamp up again. Oh, it's flashing. It's ready to set itself up. It did it by itself. Wow, something's going to work? Come on. Oh, and then you come up and it's just okay. All right. It says it's configuring. The light, which is right there, you can see the reflection, has stopped blinking. So that's a happy thing. We'll wait for it to set up. It might actually just work and be a lot easier than it was never intended to be. All right, that seems to have come up. We'll hit done. Let me see if I can get you a better shot here. Yeah, there's the light. It's hard to hold this and do everything in my lap like this. Let's check the schedule first. Wah, wah, wah. I gotta add all that in manually. Okay, no big deal. But let's just see if it is indeed set up and cylinder wants to work with it. So, Alexa, set the basement light to blue.
Okay.
Alexa, set the basement light to green.
Okay.
Gentlemen, do I have at least one number right? Alexa, set the basement light to red.
A gentleman in Moscow.
Alexa, stop! Alexa, set the basement light to red.
Okay.
Alexa, set the basement light to warm white.
Basement light doesn't support that.
Alexa, set the basement light to white.
Okay.
Alexa, set the basement light to 1%.
Okay.
Great. That's all I need for now. Okay, on to the next device. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't mention it, bitch. It's okay. Alexa, make me a sandwich.
Okay, you're a sandwich.
I always wanted to be a sandwich. Okay. Got that light set up. So this is the fourth of 4 devices down here. Another Wi-Fi plug. But I don't remember the brand of this. I should have, because it was like, they always touted themselves as being like the best, the easiest to set up in that. This was in the early days of these things. I was an early adopter of this stuff, and this was so fucking frustrating to set up. It didn't work. I had to run through the setup like 6 fucking times. It was the biggest turd, pain in the ass fucking thing, and it's tough to plug and unplug from here. So I don't even remember what the fuck it is, and I can't read it from here, and I don't want to move anything. So we're just going to press that little button on the top there, And we're going to hope this is compatible with the Smart Life app. Otherwise, I have a lot of videos I have to review to find out what the fuck this thing might be. Actually, this wasn't from China. I think I got this thing as a gift. I don't remember what app it used. It's set up through the Alexa app, but I don't think that'll tell me what app it uses normally, like what skill it uses. It's just I want to just set it up with the Smart Life app because that's been like the de facto standard compatible with fucking everything kind of app. So I don't know. We'll just try doing it. There's a little green light there. I don't know if you can see it in the front. I'm going to hold that down. Now we had some flashing. Now we have orange. That might be good. Let me see what I could find out. This smart plug touted itself to be the best, the easiest setup, everything. Look how big and bulky this is. It concocted my transformer here sideways to fit in a fucking outlet. And the other one over there, it just doesn't fit nice. And I tried setting this up. And I tried setting this up. And I tried setting this up. And it wouldn't have it. And I knew that this one used a different app, but I couldn't remember which one it was, like what it was called. So I said, well, that's not good, because it works with Alexa, no problem. I said, well, I can still set it back up. I just have to find the right app. So I searched around. I said, is TP-Link Smart Plug compatible with the Smart Life app? And it said, no, 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 but use the Casa app. And then I remembered, yeah, that was the name of the app that it was. So this is one of those oddball out fucking smart plugs from the early days. I think I got one more of these that you got to have an extra app laying around. I don't use the damn apps to control these things, but even so, what a pain in the balls. So now I have to install that on here. And I got to open it. It's going to want me to log in and fucking... Jesus. Well, that just caused this thing to panic and need to reboot without saving anything. All I did was just log into the account I had set up and it shit the bed. That's nice. Remember, they touted themselves as being the best, the easiest to set up, everything. It doesn't fit right. It's too big. You got to use a special app for it. Full of shit. But it does do 15 amps, so that's why it's staying in service. Okay, I found it. Here it is, tea time. And when you go, see, that one just vanished out of nowhere. When you hit that, device unreachable. There's no anything plus ads. If you hit the hamburger menu, it brings up my email address, so I had to cut all that out. So I just need to delete this, and I looked around. There's no way to do it, but if you hold it, delete device from list, yes. Remove. Following actions, it'll be deleted. Just remove. Why is this so fucking difficult? Okay. Now we'll try add. What would you like to add? A device? I don't care. Got it. We're going to add a smart plug. A smart plug. Powered up. The light will turn solid orange. Nope. We'll hit next. After 15 seconds, it should start blinking orange and green. That it's doing. Wow, something happening is correct. We'll hit next. Enable location. Needs your location. Just allow. What do you need? Just go. Fucking. All right. It's running around in circles, as usual. Probably won't work, because why? Still flashing orange and green, so that means it's not going to work. So let me go and pull some more hair out. Now you know why I'm bald. Oh, look at this. It has been configured previously, and it may have existing settings. Would you like to reset existing settings? Don't? Good. Okay. Well, that's, yeah. Now it wants a password. So I think it like set up its own hotspot or something, and now it has me connect back to the right network. So I did, it's connected, and we'll go hit back, and now it's connecting. It's green now, which is good. Let's see what happens. It says connecting smart plug to your home network, and it's running around in circles. I remember this, and that's all it did. It just fucking ran around in circles again and again and again. I had to run this through the setup like 16 times before it fucking worked, and then it loses fucking connection anyway. Oh, something happened. Name your device. It remembered that. Okay. Oh my God, it worked. Why did it take 6 minutes? Choose an icon. That turd. How do you select it? Save. Oh, here we go again. Great. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Maybe looks good, but sounds good. There it is. Local only? The fuck does that mean? It works. Okay. About 64.27 pages in, I found where I could actually configure this damn thing. Because if you go here, right, and you want to turn it on and off, you can do that. If you hit it, oh, see, before it wasn't even doing that. You hit it, it wouldn't even give you this page. But I had to go in here and then go over to settings and then hit that or some shit, and I had a thing to turn on remote control, and I did that, and I even got a notification that it's now connected and shit, and it was this whole fucking convoluted bullshit. You want to shoot people to get this motherfucker to work. Why can't this just be compatible with the Smart Life app like 99% of the other fucking devices are? It has to be the problem child. It always was the problem child. And I got one more of these that's been a problem child from day one, which is upstairs, which kind of prompted this whole thing. So I'm really wondering if this whole upgrading the network that these are on is actually going to solve that problem. We'll have to see. This theoretically should be all set back up. So now I got to try to weasel it back in there and plug it in. And that will complete the basement's setup. There is the green light. Maybe we have a shot at it. Alexa, turn on tea time. Okay. Ah, yes! Finally, it fucking works again. Yeah, I'll fix the grandma lamp. Move that over. Oh, the heat is actually a little nice. It's a tit nipply on the floor, otherwise it's pretty good in the house. But, yeah, Alexa, turn off tea time.
Okay.
See how it just kind of works there? The little fuzzlies and that are not there, but it just kind of gives a glow that you don't need. Camera doesn't do it justice. It actually works. So let's see what else we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's offline. Great. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more devices to go. Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 more Alexa devices to reset up, and a host of different, and some of these are going to be problem children's is like that was. And I'm going to just stop recording and take care of all of this stuff. Some of these are easy, some of them are hard, and I'll tell you what happens in the end. But, of course, I always get it to work, so no real surprise. It's a few years later, and I finally have everything reconfigured. That was a pain in the dick. This is the part about the Internet of Things that they didn't tell you. Just like when computer screens went from CRT to LCD, and they claim that they give off less heat and they use less electricity. The heat is debatable, but as far as the electricity goes, the part they didn't tell you is the screens were going to get exponentially larger. And today, they are more power hungry than your average CRT because of how fucking big they are. And with TVs, that just exploded completely. So that was a lie, and again, there was some misinformation with the Internet of Things. Oh, it's great. You can control it from your device. Oh yeah, I definitely want to whip this out of my dick all the time. Go into an app, wait for it to load, find the lamp I want, wait for that to load, so I can hit the thing where I can just go and turn it on. That part doesn't work. Using a voice assistant where you're just walking up over to the area and you ask to turn it on and it's on before you could even get your ass in the seat, that works. And that's what I like about it. That's what I like about the Internet of Things. So I got it working. Finally. Everything, everything, everything. Every last Wi-Fi plug, smart lamp, you name it. Every single one of these things fought me tooth and fucking nail. I don't know why. There were a few that just went because the app, God forbid they design it properly where you can change the network. Then again, why the fuck would anybody ever have to change the network? Maybe their router crapped out? I don't know. But you have to delete it and then recreate it, and you can recreate it with the same name you had before, so the continuity is there. That's all fine and good. And some of them went textbook, where I said, okay, delete all data, get rid of it, and it says, okay, deleted. Then you hit add new device, you hit new socket, is light flashing on it? Well, guess what? When you delete it, it was smart enough to tell the plug, hey, go back into setup mode and wait. So I didn't even have to go behind furniture and shit. Yeah, I did. I didn't have to go behind furniture and shit to go and reset and hold the button down and that. There were a lot that I did have to do that with, but a bunch didn't. They just went back into setup mode. I hit new socket, lights flashing, go, search for it. Hey, we found this device. What do you want to call it? Call it salt lamps. Okay, great. That's all good. Okay, you're set. And then you can just turn it on and off with your damn device right there. Or I can talk to one of the cylinders or trapezoids around here, and they'll just go ahead and turn it on or off for me. And then I could set up a schedule in here. Turn things on and off when I want. Automatically. So I did that. I feel like I just ran a marathon. The battery in this tablet was at 54% when I started. Now it's down to 18. I didn't check emails. I didn't play any games while I was waiting. Just over and over and over and over setting up all this shit. Man, I don't want to do this again. The only device that I could not set up properly, and I don't know why, I tried it twice actually, was the original cylinder in the kitchen. That sets up differently from the ones today. They used an older method with those where they actually have their own Wi-Fi hotspot they put out, and you have to go and connect your device to that hotspot after it's placed into setup mode. Then it asks you, what network do you want this device to be on? You select that from the list on here, it transfers it via Wi-Fi to the device itself, and then the device sends a message back saying, okay, now go connect to your regular network and we'll proceed with setup. They don't do that kind anymore, because for it to actually broadcast its own hotspot, like, what? Really? Yeah, they don't do that kind anymore. These old TP-Link outlets that I have, they do the same thing, where they set up via their own hotspot and then go from there. The one nice thing was one of the lights I have in the bedroom, which is just called light, just because, was on a smart plug. I don't know the brand of it, but that used the Jinvu Smart app. So I Googled that one real quick, and Google said, yeah, you can use the Smart Life with that one. Okay. So I had the Jinvu app still on here, and I went in and I deleted the device from there. And then I went into Smart Life and I said, set up a new device, go, 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 go. And it said, hey, we found this new thing. I'm like, well, fuck, that's a shit ton easier. And I get to get rid of an app because that's the only one that I had that used that. So we cleaned some things up and did all that. So anyway, for whatever reason, the one in the kitchen did not want to connect to the new network. I don't know why. I tried it twice. It still didn't work. And then what I did, after all was said and done, is I yanked the little square out and watched the network, or of the Internet of Things, come to a screeching halt, which was, of course, the final J test. Because then what happens when it's plugged back in? Well, the damn light on the thing kept blinking for like 5 minutes. I don't know why, but eventually it came up. Way before that light went solid, the devices on the network were back up. They're like, yeah, no, we're good. You must have just had a power outage or some shit. I don't know, we're cool. What's up? What do you need? So it's like, passes my test, I guess. Like 5 minutes later, the light stopped flashing. I don't know why, but it's all done in 4 phases. I didn't know it was going to be this much of a pain in the dick to set this all up, because in time you get more and more and more and more of these devices. And it's nice with the little plug-in Wi-Fi outlets and stuff, because if you have a problem with one of those and the damn thing just doesn't want to cooperate, you can pull it out of the outlet and just smash the fucking thing and put a new one in. And hopefully you'll have better luck with that. They have these now where it's like a switch that mounts in the box in the wall. And if you have one of those, you wouldn't necessarily have a spare of one of those. Well, then again, nobody really has spare Wi-Fi plugs either. Unless you buy them in packs like 4, thinking, oh, maybe I'll add it to something. Maybe I'll add it to something. You know, most millennial homes, I mean, they don't have really much of anything that can actually even use a Wi-Fi plug. A lamp? What's that? OMG, it's like a smart lamp. It has like a smart bulb in it. And I just go to the app in my phone. I mean, usually I don't even bother with it because, my phone has light. Ah, God. Nothing important. That was a big undertaking. And this new access point, the whole project, took about 1.5 years, 2 years to actually get off the ground. That's how much I dragged my feet on this. I just didn't want to go and do all this, but finally, now that it's all done, I can breathe a sigh of relief and just know that everything is set up until China decides to strike again, in which case I get to do all of this fun again. Man, like I said, it feels like I ran a marathon. To drain 6% of battery just on setting up fucking devices. Ugh, God. If I could sit at a computer and do it the right way instead of my hand, because the line on this thing, it left like a mark on my hand from holding it so long. What a pain in the balls. But it's done. Everything just works. Finally. Thank you so much for watching. Upgrade your wireless network today. What a pain in the balls. I hate wireless. I hate wireless. Always did. Always give a wired Ethernet connection if you can. Horrible. Horrible. Horrible shit. That was just terrible. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click like. Make sure you click subscribe. And take care. We'll see you next time. I'm wireless. Yay. Bye-bye. I'm going to have to save this thing somewhere.